Hello, Bears family. Welcome to the Bears News Fan Report. If you're not yet part of our community, don't waste any time. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and turn on notifications to stay updated on all the explosive news and analysis about the Bears' future. It's time to discuss significant changes. We're not just talking about potential acquisitions, but decisions that could finally put the Bears on the right path to success. And no, this isn't an empty promise. We're talking about players and coaches who could redefine the future of our franchise. First, let's take a look at the offensive line. Did you know that protecting our future quarterback, Caleb Williams, was one of the biggest weaknesses of last season? We can't allow him to suffer another 68 sacks. Now, what many are calling an audacious offer is under discussion. Trey Smith, a strong guard from the Kansas City Chiefs. Yes, $78 million may seem like a lot of money, but think about it. How much is the health of your quarterback worth? With $83.2 million in cap space, the Bears have the resources to make this move. But that's not all. What would you think about seeing Mike Vrabel as the new head coach of the Bears? He has an impressive track record, leading the Tennessee Titans to the AFC Championship game, and has the vision to turn young talents into superstars. If there's one thing the Bears need, it's a coach who knows how to maximize our potential. And of course, we can't forget about the name shaking up the market, Mike Tomlin. Although his hiring seems distant, the idea of trading draft picks for a coach of his stature would be a bold move. But who wouldn't want a coach with an impeccable track record of winning seasons and no losing records? An opportunity like this could be the catalyst for transforming the Bears. The future of our offensive line is at stake, and adding Trey Smith could be a crucial turning point for protecting our future quarterback. 68 sacks, folks. 68. How can we expect Caleb Williams to develop if he's getting knocked down on every play? We need protection for him, and Trey Smith could be the answer. He's a solid guard, very effective in the trenches, and although not the most famous name on the market, he has what it takes to strengthen our offensive line. With $83.2 million in cap space, the time to invest is now, and I'm fully in favor of this signing. But the truth is, we have competition. The Patriots are in the mix, and the question we can't avoid is, can we afford to let another opportunity slip through our fingers? The $78 million price tag may seem steep, but think with me, what's more expensive, protecting our future quarterback or watching our franchise lose an incredible talent due to lack of investment? The answer is clear. Now let's talk about Mike Vrabel, folks. If there's one thing we know about the Bears, it's that we're thirsty for a leader who can transform our team. And Mike Vrabel is exactly that. With an impressive NFL career, he brought solid results to the Tennessee Titans, leading them to the AFC Championship game and developing talent in remarkable ways. He's the kind of strategist Chicago needs to rise again and compete at a high level. His experience, especially with teams that have handled the pressure of demanding markets, is exactly what we need to restore the greatness of our franchise. Could Mike Vrabel be the man to take us out of this long journey of mediocrity and lead us to victory? He has the profile of a winner, with a mentality that aligns with what the Bears need to bounce back. Now, the cherry on top, Mike Tomlin. I know it seems impossible, but the possibility of Mike Tomlin coming to Chicago is being discussed, and we can't ignore it. This is a coach who has never had a losing season in Pittsburgh, and his winning culture could be exactly what Chicago needs to take the next step. But there's an obstacle. He has a no-trade clause in his contract with the Steelers. Should the Bears risk it all to bring Tomlin to our team? What do you think? Is it worth trying such a bold move to change the destiny of our franchise, or should we focus on more realistic options? These questions are on the table now, and your opinion is more important than ever. The future of the Bears depends on the decisions we make now. So, tell me, what do you think? Can we land Trey Smith? Could Mike Vrabel be the leader we've been looking for? And Mike Tomlin, would this be the radical change Chicago needs? Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this possibility? Should the Bears invest $78 million in Trey Smith? Is Mike Vrabel the leader we need for the future? And most importantly, should we risk it all for Mike Tomlin? If you're as passionate about this team as I am, subscribe to the Bears News Fan Report for more in-depth analysis and share your opinion in the comments. Let's decide together the next steps for our team. As a Juventus fan, I view these moves at the Chicago Bears with a certain skepticism, but also with a touch of admiration for the audacity of these attempts. While American football and European soccer differ in many ways, the lessons in team management, leader selection, and investment are quite similar. When I see the trade for Trey Smith, it makes me think about how Juventus also heavily invests in its defensive and offensive lines. A robust investment, like the one suggested for Smith, can be the kind of strategic decision that, if done well, brings long-term results, just like we've done with our defense over the years. Of course, there's always the risk of spending a lot on a player who doesn't deliver as expected, but Juventus has shown how to handle these risks in a calculated manner, bringing quality players to crucial positions and providing the right support. As for the name Mike Vale, it's interesting to see the speculation about coaches. Just like Juventus, which invested in top-tier coaches like Allegri, knowing the importance of a winning mentality, the Bears' pursuit of someone with experience and the ability to take a team to the next level makes total sense. What strikes me is the confidence they have in the coach to shape the future of the franchise, a gamble that Juventus also took with Allegri, believing that he could bring back control and success to the club after a tough season. And finally, Mike Tomlin. This is where I really see a similarity with Juventus' philosophy. Tomlin is a coach with a winning mentality and enviable stability, qualities that Juventus values in any leadership figure. Of course, there are market issues, such as the no-trade clause, but who hasn't dreamed of having a big name on their team, especially someone who has shown consistency at a club with the size and history of the Pittsburgh Steelers? For Juventus, there's always the desire to pursue excellence, and Tomlin would fit well with a relentless pursuit of results. In summary, as a Juventus fan, I admire the Bears' ambition to transform their team and go after strategic names to strengthen their squad. Here at Juventus, we know how the union of good investments and leadership can change the fate of a club, and it seems that the Bears are heading down that path. The key will be how they manage these moves and the long-term results they bring.